Today, we're going to talk about overcoming the fear of stepping out. Now, stepping out could be described as an act of faith where we do something that requires forward motion. And this can have various implications.
Yes, and one of my favorite stories about this is when Jesus invited Peter to step out of the boat. Now we read this story in Matthew 14, and the disciples, they're alone in their boat in the middle of a storm, and Jesus walks towards them and says, "Take heart, it is I, do not be afraid." And Peter says, "Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you." And Jesus invites him saying, "Come." So in the middle of a storm, let that sink in. I'd be digging out my life jacket at this point. Peter, he has the audacity to take that first step. Now, many of us know this story, and what often gets highlighted is that, a few steps in, Peter chickens out, and Jesus saves him from a watery grave. But I want to emphasize, he stepped out of the boat.
That's a big deal.
The realm of the possible into the realm of the impossible in the water. And, he defied science by doing that. Do you have that on your resume? I wish I did. Peter harnessed that mustard seed of faith. He took the plunge, and he's the only man besides Jesus who ever walked on water that we know of.
That's right. And we often find ourselves waiting for God to miraculously break in our lives or through our lives, but we are unwilling to leave that security of the boat. Or maybe we want to step out, but we're waiting till we can muster up enough courage and faith in order to step out. This is where I know the Lord has challenged me personally. Now, if we wait for the emotion of fear to leave, then we will likely never step out, or the moment will pass. Sometimes we have to just do it afraid and just trust God to meet us in that place of human insufficiency.
Ooh, yes. And the beautiful thing is he loves to shine in the place of our weakness. This has happened in my own life.
Yeah.
And, but this is what I've also discovered, and I know, Ruben, you can say this as well, that we'll never know what we might have missed if we never step out.
That's right. Now, we want to quickly invite you to sow into our family during this time of year. Your gift would be a massive strength to us as we continue to say yes to the call of full-time ministry. So click the link below and give today if the Lord moves you to do so.
God bless you, friends.
Yeah.